What'd you break? Oh no. Unfortunately, this story doesn't have a happy ending. Yet. Hey, I'm Elizabeth, the curly-haired country gal. We got home from an awesome time with family in Colorado back the day before New Year's Eve. And we found out the water pump is broken. Now, is it the end of the world? No. But does it make everyday tasks way more difficult? Yeah. And time consuming. Yeah. So that means a lot of things. No hot shower, takes a long time to warm up water to clean the dishes. Doing laundry is much more difficult. Thankfully, my husband found this 2-gallon bucket that we've been able to use, so it's a pretty manageable weight for me and it's fine for him. But this is a problem, and a nuisance, and an inconvenience. It takes about 10 2-gallon buckets, 20 gallons, for one wash of the wash cycle in the washer. And then you have to do that twice, because then you have to rinse it if you get this, to get the soap out. And we've been needing about 3 or 4 5-gallon buckets to drain our waste in the toilet every day. In addition, we've been going through 2 5 or 6-gallon buckets with a spigot to wash dishes in. So at first, this is what drawing water looked like. We tied this rope on using a bowling knot. Bowling knot? Bowling knot. I think it's bowing. Oh, that's Jared again. We also tied one knot around our hands so that we wouldn't accidentally drop the bucket and the rope into the well to be gone forever. We put it in the well, drew it out. I mean, a good workout, I guess, but man, hard in the back. You get the idea. Then I realized, wait a second, pulleys have been around for a long time. How long, you may ask? Well, I think it was about 1200 BC in the time of the Egyptians. How do I know that? I asked Google. So, next stop was a trip to Menards to find some hardware for some pulleys, watching some YouTube videos to see how pulleys work, and this was the result. We got these hooks, these eye hooks, into the studs above the ceiling. We realized the studs are 36 inches apart, which seems like a lot to me. So with this setup that we have now, we've got a pulley hooked up to the bucket using that bowing knot. The reason we did this is so that this pulley isn't constantly getting in the water. There's a little bit of a lead for this to dump into the water and then pull out. Now this pulley connected to the bucket has one end with this bowing knot that is just going to be secured right into the ceiling on a hook. There we go. And with that, we reduced the amount of force needed by half. Let's try this again. Definitely easier. So the pulley system is nice, it's definitely an improvement, but we're still a ways away from being back to normal life where we're used to having water come out of this spigot. That's one thing that I really have learned and grown from in this experience, is to not take for granted the water that we have so easily and quickly and conveniently coming out of our faucet and flushing our toilets every single day. Okay, great news, this is day 15 of not having a water pump, but Jared was able to get the previous water pump that died out, and he's actually working on that right now. And I was finally able to take a shower. Some friends of ours down the road realized we didn't have a water pump working. They said, hey, come on down. Mandy, you guys are the best. So at least, you know, that'll get me through. Jared's hoping to finish it tomorrow. What'd you break?
This.
Oh no. Uh-oh. The PVC going into the water tank. Yikes. Right.
Yeah. Well, at least with me doing this job.
No. Old pipes. Okay. Okay, so now that we know there's more problems ahead with the well pump, I just got back from town, and while I was there, I went ahead and got regular Brita filters to go into this. And water filter. So this thing is a pure one, and it holds 30 cups. So just got it unboxed. This will be a nice thing to have in the future if something like this happens. So I'm glad to be a little bit more prepared and get this set up so that we don't have to go through so many bottles of plastic water. Bottles of plastic water? You know what I mean.